than that of a three-ring shit show or shit sandwich.
Shit sandwich. Why is it that I feel like I am being torn apart, basically? I have to believe that there is a purpose in that there is something good that's going to come from that there is something valuable that's going to come from that, because to not be able to believe that would go against everything I've built my life on up until this point. Like when they deconstruct a building, I was thinking about like how they have these massive buildings that may have been built, 100 years ago or more, who knows how long ago that they could have been built. And they were built with the resources that they had at that time. And how sometimes, companies will come along and they will basically wipe the slate clean. They'll take apart the building. And there's a couple of ways that they do that. Or two options. There's a deconstruction option and there's a demolition option. This is where I found gold. Deconstruction is the selective dismantlement of a building. I think selective is the key word here. This is the green way of rebuilding, because what they do is they take it apart piece by piece while they harvest the good, valuable things from the building, things that may have more worth than the actual building. And then they take away the things that are of no longer, value or good use. And then they recycle those. So it gives it new life. And because they're rebuilding, and it's kind of like a restoring process, everything's taken down to the bare minimum. But then everything's rebuilt and it's built back on the value. The stuff that's not usable is then stripped away and moved and recycled to be used somewhere else or just gotten rid of. Demolition is a very swift, they come in with a wrecking ball.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
So they come in with a wrecking ball or explosives and they basically implode the building. This has become a very symbolic image for me to kind of compartmentalize what I'm going through. I feel like right now I am in this deconstruction phase. I think that we have those periodically in our lives, maybe sometimes more than others, or maybe more major than others. Maybe sometimes you're just deconstructing a room. Maybe you're deconstructing your whole life. One of the reasons I'm so frustrated is because I am living a life that other people have convinced me is my life to live, when really it's not.
And this is the phase in my life where piece by piece is being taken away. And it's uncomfortable because there's an exposure that happens, a vulnerability that happens, the protection, if you will, of the roof, of the exterior, right, the covering, is now kind of being taken away and you're open to the elements. Everything on the inside could just come spilling out.
However, the beauty in the deconstruction is that you are giving new life to the things that are valuable and removing the things that aren't. So you are literally breathing new life into old bones. So maybe seeing it as that makes it less scary, makes it feel more productive, makes it feel worth it, because it's not a defeat. It's just a process. And really, we're all under construction.
It's always good to be proactive and want to do your best and be your best. And I have definitely gotten caught up in the self-help, self-improvement thing, movement, trend. Here's the issue with that. When you're in a constant state of trying to improve yourself, maybe you don't see the value in what's there. Maybe you don't see the default that you are exactly who you need to be, without apology, without weakness and hindrance, but that you are who you are supposed to be. You were born a badass. You were born great. And your responsibility is just to walk in that and to own that. It's already there. You were provided with all of the necessary means when you were born, and when you were born unique. So maybe the idea of always being in a state of improving yourself has actually done the opposite effect, which has actually caused you to be very hard on yourself, very negative, and very focused on, you know, what you need to be instead of who you are, and not really being able to appreciate and embrace that. So
yeah, I would say at this point, if you are in the same boat, maybe remove yourself from that idea and that thought process and start focusing on who you are right now and what you have in you that's unique and you have to offer. And if you're in a process of deconstruction, just know that it's a process and it's something that's valuable. And the demolition would be that swift, you know, just kind of like almost like negate that there was pain, that there was heartache, that there was anger, frustration, betrayal, whatever it may be, and just hurry up and stuff it down and not deal with it. While that may give you a swift movement and be able to help you to, you know, pursue something else in the short term, the consequences of that in the long term could be very costly. So it would be better to definitely just allow the deconstruction to happen, because it's nature's way of creating a better environment, a better structure, and something much more valuable. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and subscribe to my channel so you can see more of this. When you subscribe, you get notifications when I upload, so you're one of the first people to know when a new video is up on my channel. And mostly just go forth and smile, make a difference, you know. Hope you guys are having a great day. I love you. Bye.
And it has just thrown me a lot of curveballs. A lot of balls in the face.